It is time for the world to meet my son, born by my second wife. May God judge you both. Everything is not peaceful in paradise. So all those times that he would say, oh, I need to go and make a movie and all that, he's been going to go and punch. Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Yul Edochie and this is Talk to Your Homie TV, my darling. Here I like to give very sweet and juicy gist, and today I have gist for you. Social media has literally been shaking for the last 24 hours. Entertainment industry has been crazy. Nollywood in particular has been shaking because Yul Edochie finally announced that he's been married to his second wife and they welcomed their first child. And the drama that has happened since this announcement has just been crazy between the first wife and the second wife, and the things that have been going down before this whole, like before he came to come and speak up. Do you get me? Today we're going to talk about the truth because there's been so many opinions, yeah, but we're going to just analyze everything and what really happened and what we can make out of it, because I think it's a very messy and sensitive situation. I want us to be very, open-minded, yeah, and also very mature about this conversation. Before I start, you know the drill. Subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up because it helps my videos grow. I'll appreciate it. And let's start just then. Yul Edochie finally comes online to put up and say it's his time for the whole world to meet his son. Now, even the way the message came, I don't want to say there was pressure, but it kind of felt like there might just have been pressure. So he said, it is time for the world to meet my son. His name is Star DK Munachimso Yul Edochie, born by my second wife. He tagged her, and I love him so much as I love my other children. Now, let me just remind you all, inform you that Yul actually has been married to his first wife for 17 years, right? The woman actually gave birth to 4 children for Yul, a girl and 3 boys. His second wife is Judy Austin, who is a Nollywood actress. Under this post, the first wife, her name is May. May now comes to say, may God judge you both. When we saw May's comments, that everybody says, okay, now here's the problem. Because obviously, everything is not peaceful in paradise. You get me? Because if you're coming to come and announce and say, oh, my second wife, I have a child, yeah? And your first wife is coming under your post to comment and say, may God judge you both. That's not when everybody went to say, what's happening? And we now started to see different revelations that were mind-boggling. So we started to see clips of when Yul and this lady called Judy actually did movies together, where he was directing the movies and she was producing the movies, yeah? I mean, before you become a second wife, not your second wife, second wife that actually has given birth for the man, things have been going on. Do you get me? So all those times that he would say, oh, I need to go and, make a movie and all that, it's set movie, he's been going to go and punch the woman, if we're being truthful, yeah? Now, people start to ask questions like, wait, let's just understand something. Why did he feel the need, to come online to basically announce it and even tag the girl? It is the audacity for me. Why would he come and do that? What I would just say is, looking at it from this angle, right, I feel like there was pressure. It's bad enough that you're the second wife as a girl. It's really bad. I mean, you're the second wife. That's one. But what I feel is even worse is the fact that the world doesn't know you. I mean, look at it. He announced her as his second wife. People are still dragging the whole matter, dragging her. Now, imagine when he did not even announce her. I feel like there was pressure. She will be telling him, like, what's up? Why haven't you announced me? She will feel hidden. I feel like she literally just gave him so much pressure that he had to come out and let the cat out of the bag already. Like, see, this is my second wife. Now, the internet does not sleep, right? And we always remember, because sometime in March, now this account, which I believe is Pennie Wys's account, but just because we're not very certain, alleged is what I'll put, right? Pennie Wys allegedly, now this happened in March 17th, we're in April now, right? Yeah. So he comes and says, marrying 2 women doesn't mean you are a man. It just means you are about to suffer and breed confusion among your generations. And it just hit me because people have been saying a lot of things like, oh, but is it a sin? Is it not a sin? He's a Christian, I mean, I'm not from a polygamous home, and I bless the name of the Lord for that, but everybody who I know that's from a polygamous home, it's not sweet. It's not an easy thing. Broken home, polygamy. Once there's more than one mother and their children from different, I think it's just the Northerners that have been able to understand it. I don't think I've ever met a northerner that has had issues, but every southern eastern person from polygamous home have complained that the comparison, the competition is just crazy and it's just mad. Yeah, so I hear when a father is giving his son advice, if that is his real account. Yeah, but I mean, a man would do what a man would do. Do you understand? That's what I feel like. I'm sure he's like, man, I'm a grown-up man, what do you want me to do? This lady is giving me pressure, obviously, and now we have a son together. I will just get married to her. Yeah. Now, another twist to this whole story is now when, listen, I think it was sometime last year, Yul actually comes online, which just makes everything funny and amazing. He comes online to, will I call it bragging or just talking, whatever he was doing, right? But he comes online to come and state how his first wife, 16 years ago, he met her, he didn't really have any money, you know, she stuck with him, they managed together, nothing really happened. Like, you get me? Like, she was basically there for him, standing feet for him, and they did not have any troubles. Yeah, people were now saying like, so does it not make any sense to now grow with a man, to manage with a man, suffer with him, and hope that one day he gets wealthy? Because why will you know that your woman suffered with you for how many years, right? And then now that she's supposed to be enjoying, their first child is 17 years. Not that you're supposed to be enjoying all, like, just chilling. You're coming to come and bring second wife, newborn baby drama into the home. The first thing I would say is, we don't really know what's happening in the home. All we know is that he's announced that he has a second wife. As a Christian, obviously, I don't buy it. But I feel like everything that happens in life should be a learning rope for everyone who is living. One, then secondly, because y'all got married to somebody else does not mean, like, y'all is just y'all. That's what I feel. I feel like Yul is Yul. He got carried away, if you ask me. He's acting movie, he's in that space, which is another question. Like, should we even be marrying all these industry guys? Because they're exposed to different girls. Movie set is not beans. You're literally with different kind of girls every other day, stuck with them almost 2/7. Do you get me? So I don't know if we should put our heads there as people that want calmness, yeah. But that's not to say that other men don't like Jones. As a lady, yeah, the best you can do is the best that you know. You cannot come and say, oh, so let me know. No matter how careful and how critical you are, if the man is going to be a dog, he's going to be a dog. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like every decision we make as ladies, as women, should be what we genuinely think is right and holding God, if you ask me. Anyways, moving on. Now, how does this second wife want me to understand this move that she made? Because Yul comes in the morning and puts up his first wife in capital letter, states #1 at Yul Edochie, undisputed. And everybody's looking like, brother, okay, no problem. But now guess who goes to comment? The second wife. The second wife now comes to comment and say, beautiful lady, I see you. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what, you know, like the drama, I don't even understand. But I feel like, again, right, it's either she's doing it to save face, or maybe things are not as crazy as it is in the house. Because from my own point of view, just shut up, Judy. Be calm. You're coming into someone else's home. We don't know what is happening in the house. You know. So don't be on social media saying whatever. Just be calm and pray that your home, that the home is happy. I really don't know how women do this to their fellow women. I don't understand. Because I feel like right now, especially in the entertainment industry, I'm beginning to see a case where there are popular people who are dating people's husbands, and it's becoming the norm. Do you get me? Like, there's even one case of Maria that I'll talk about in my next video. Like, at this point in time, the girl is going out with this guy that, you know, the wife of the guy came online to literally drag her. Right now, they're not even hiding it again. We've seen it time and time again. Whatever happens that makes them go into the marriage, I don't know. But we've seen it where Hollywood actresses, popular people, entertainment people just go into homes and just, I don't know, man. It's yeah. But an actor, actually, his name is Ugezu. I'm sure if you watch the new movie, you probably know him, yeah? He comes online to now say, isn't it funny how all the ladies in our society condemn polygamy online? Who then are the ladies dating married men offline? And I like that he said dating, because I feel like whether you're dating or you're married, how do we start to preach and teach girls sisterly love? How do we start to make girls see, how do I make my fellow girl see me like her sister? How? Because like you, even dating the married man, The man can never give his family 100% attention. So you are also causing katakata in the home now, getting to the point where you're now snatching the man from the womb. I don't care what story the man tells you. This man will tell you all kind of rubbish stories, right? I don't care what he tells you, but the fact that you're even dating and getting to marry another person's husband, my dear, like, how do we see each other like sisters and not want to bring chaos into another woman's life? Like, how? Because this is a good question. If ladies are all condemning polygamy online, who then are the ladies who are dating married men offline? Are they spirit? He's asking. He now says the Nigerian Pharisees and Sadducees are deadlier than the ones in the scriptures. Pretenders and liars everywhere. I totally agree. I'm sure even in this video, people are going to still come and condemn this whole thing there. But then, who's now doing it? And more than who is now doing it is how do we begin to talk to ladies? How do we even groom the younger generation? How do we even groom one another on how to see another woman like your sister and not to hurt her? Do you get me? Because the funny thing is, maybe you think that getting a settled man, his man is settled, you get me, he's rich, is there. Yeah, but like there are also other men who you can start with and grow into him being settled as well. It's not as if single men don't finish. Single men still dey. Yul Edochie actually confessed with his mouth that when this lady met him, he did not have money. Do you get me? So my point is, if you pour into somebody and they pour into you, you people can both grow. But how do we help women to just see that we are one? This is even more than condemning Judy, because the truth is that I don't know what's happening in their home. But how do we reduce this thing? Because no matter how many people come and condemn this matter, people are doing it. Women are doing it and they're thinking it's okay. So how do we change the mindset of people? I want you to give me the answer in the comment section, my darling. Anyways, back to the story. This one is now crazy. Tchidi Chikere now comes online to want to now give Yul Edochie his own advice based on say he himself was a victim of this whole thing, was married to a lady, left the lady, or the marriage crashed. All we knew was he was marrying somebody else who was in Nollywood industry as well. He's a director. The lady was Noelle Anjubibo, was an actress, and they got married. Years later, the marriage finally broke. Because I mean, if you think that you can just waltz your way into somebody's home and just be second wife, you must be high. Because like the same way you were able to take the man's attention is the same way another woman will come and take my attention. And if you say, oh, I'm going to use whatever you want to use, then what are you married? Are you marrying a value that? Anyways, let's just, I'm talking about, right? Anyways, let's go to what Tchidi Chikere said. Yul Edochie, the tidal wave, and most of the men and women criticizing you are worse in private. This world is full of hypocrites. Yeah? Someone else says, see madness, wait, chill. He is still better than you. At least he has stayed with one woman for 17 years. You can't even keep one woman for 2 weeks. Tchidi said, are you joking? My first wife, or his first wife, lasted 11 years. The second wife lasted 7 years until she took her things and snuck out of his house. The problem with some of you women is that you think you run the world because men don't talk. Maybe one day you'll find time to tell a story. What's happening in marriage is what I'm trying to say, especially in this entertainment space. Like, you know what? I'm trying my best not to target entertainment space because I feel like it's happening everywhere. It's just that because limelight is on them, we all know them. Do you get me? So their story makes such a huge noise online, yeah. But I kind of just feel like it happens everywhere. Imagine this one, this marriage literally breaking twice. He probably will go and find someone else to marry. That I pray that things go well. But what do you think is happening in marriage? As for me and Yul, I just think that it was just a case of him acting movies with her, seeing her. I mean, the girl has a nice body, boobs and ass. He got carried away. From being carried away, he's trafficking the girl, they're having a relationship, she gets pregnant, she says, man, you have to marry me. This is my own assumption here. That might have not been the first child, sincerity, you get me? And she's like, man, this particular one, you gotta marry me. And yeah, they married, and all he has to do is own up to it because, you get me? Yeah, but What do you think about marriage even in this time? Like, I see younger people say they don't want to even get married again. What do you think? Let's not focus on but let's focus on the problem as it is. Marriage, ladies just thinking that they rather do already made. Ladies literally having no value whatsoever for themselves, if you ask me. Ladies not minding if they are bringing sorrow to another. Like, do you get me? And how did I forget this? This lady, Mary Remy Njoku, she says, see, dear men, if your wife cannot satisfy your inner room needs anymore, kindly open your marriages, and with her blessing, you can have peace of mind to discreetly share your talents with the world, while she quietly and respectfully helps herself too with your blessing. Of course, being with one man for the rest of her life is boring too, but she loves you too much to complain. But it's also true, because let's even twist it around. If you were the lady who got pregnant, that's an instant leaving the marriage. Of course, I don't think Yul will be there coming, oh, the number one. Even if she were there saying, oh, I'm sorry, please forgive me, he would have chased her away since. So I just feel like this whole marriage thing in from the eyes of society is really unfair to women in particular. Obviously it is. In the eyes of Christianity, I'm sure the Bible even says that infidelity is the one reason why a woman should divorce. They said God hates divorce, but except for infidelity. Infidelity is the point where God is like, okay, you can actually leave, because that's such a torture of the mind. You're torturing the person, and you don't want her to cry, and you want her to just stay. Like, she's a human being too. Do you get me? So just put your mouth in the matter. What do you think is happening about marriage, or with marriage, and men and women? I just want to hear your own opinion, about this whole thing, and what y'all even did, and even the other lady, the Judy girl, thinking is right to come and comment on y'all posting the first wife, like, what's up with her, yeah? And maybe the house is not really on fire. Nobody really knows. That's why I'm saying look beyond that. Let's have a real conversation. But that's it, my darling. Please don't forget I have a vlog channel called Talk to Your Homie Vlog. There I show you my life behind the scene, and literally all I do, how I live my life. And I also have a religious channel, Pennie Wyz. I think that now more than ever is the time where we need to go back to, what the Bible really says, especially if you're a Christian, because the society just wants to society is becoming unruly. They're literally just making, in fact, the rules are changing as the days going by. I feel like now it's very important for true Christians to go back to God and the Word of God and find out what really God is saying about life. That way we'll be able to live better lives. Yeah, so my channel is Pennie Wyz. I'll put a link down below to my latest vlog, and also I also dropped a vlog talking about marriage. Amazing how I literally dropped a vlog, in fact, like some hours ago, the truth about marriage that no one talks about. That video, you want to watch it, because it goes deeper into my own experience with marriage and the reality and the expectations, and what I come and tell you, how we lie basically. So yeah, I'll put a link to that video down below. Also, I'll put a link to Pennie Wyz down below. Go there, click here and watch it. I love you with all my heart. You mean so much to me. Obviously, I have to look beautiful for you, so please tell me. Let's just talk in the comment section. I'm there listening to you. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.